good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber, coach of your Piedmont Triad Kickers, coming at you today with Week 2 of Season 4 of the SPDA Luxury Ball Division. Today we are taking on the homie, Pokemaster88, coach of the California Trailblazers, who's making his draft return with this game. So, hopefully he doesn't try to cook me too hard as a statement that he's back. He has a pretty threatening team, by the way, which consists of Meowscarada, Garchomp, Pecharunt, Thundurus, who can Terra, the Tinkaton, the Vaporeon, Terra Infernape, Serena, and Wigglytuff. I personally think he could bring any combination of the first 7. Maybe he brings Serena for Rapid Spin, but in the past he would typically try to deal with my hazards in, other ways, so maybe he doesn't do that. I don't think he brings the Wigglytuff, but I do think any combination of the first 7 could come. So to combat this team, I decided first and foremost I'm going to bring Horacio the Vikavolt, who is rocking a Mental Herb. That way, if, like, for example, I lead this and he leads a Pokemon that can taunt, it can't taunt me. And then Tinkaton also can't Encore me after I get my webs up. We are levitating for our ability, like the only ability we get for real. Max HP, max defense, 4 special attack, Bolt Nature with Sticky Web, Volt Tackle. Volt Tackle? That'd be so sick if he could get Volt Tackle, but we're not Volt Tackling. We're definitely Volt Switching, but reading this for the first time is crazy. Volt Tackle. I'm not even going to bother to edit this out. I'm going to just leave that there. The Volt Tackling Vikavolt, guys. I can't believe it's actually a thing. But no, we definitely have Volt Switch and Bug Buzz. And then we also have Baton Pass, because if we're clicking an electric move, we're clicking it to pivot, not to do damage. For the most part, we're doing damages with our Bug Buzz move. And then we have Baton Pass because, well, my opponent does have a Garchomp and a Thundurus, so in case they try to trap us, we can still get out from in front of them. But yeah, that is Vikavolt. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only Jirachi, who is rocking his Light Clay, Serene Grace for the ability, 252 HP, 252 defense, 4 Spit F, so just a bulky guy, Impus Nature, because our only attack move is U-turn, so I might as well just try to get as much damage on that, right? We are dual screens with Stealth Rock. I feel like my opponent has a pretty offensive team, so having Stealth Rock to chip things and then having dual screens to help us, live hits, like mitigating damage, I feel like that'd be pretty strong into this matchup, especially considering, like I said, I don't think he's bringing Serena, so I do think, once webs and rocks go up, they're here to stay. And knowing him, he'll probably bring his own hazards anyway and have the mentality that, we can both play with him. That's probably what's going to happen. But yeah, that's Jirachi. Next on the team roster is one of 2 Terra Captains I'm bringing this week in the form of Merryweather the Comfey, who is rocking his Leftovers. Triage for the ability. We're Terra Psychic. We're max HP, 4 defense, max special attack, Modest Nature with Draining Kiss, Stored Power, Taunt, and Calm Mind. If we can set up to +2, literally nothing on this team takes a hit from us. But we're Terra Psychic to ensure that Stored Power can kill the Pecharunt, who can be really annoying into our team otherwise. And then we have Taunt, because depending on certain targets we're in front of, we can just taunt them and then try to set up. And then Draining Kiss helps us stay healthy. He really doesn't have a switch into Draining Kiss outside of the Tinkaton, who actually, believe it or not, gets 2-shotted by a +2 stored power. So, let's see what happens. Next on the team roster, we have our other Terra Captain in the form of Ted, the Ursaluna, who's rocking his Flame Orb. Guts for the ability. We are Terrifier this week to help account for basically all the ways my opponent can hit me would be like, Grass Knot on the Thundurus, Flower Trick or Triple Axe on the Meowscarada. Like, we can resist all these by just being a fire type. Not to mention, it kind of forces a 50-50 with Thundurus, because if you try to read us and get the read wrong and click your stab electric move, we resist that, so that's really good. We are 108 HP, 252 attack, 8 Spit F, 140 speed, Adamant Nature with Headlong Rush, Facade, Ice Punch, and Trailblaze. If we get up webs and click Trailblaze, we'll actually outspeed everything on the team, including Meowscarada. Ice Punch is good. It's really just here for the Garchomp, and then outside of that, we're just clicking Facade or Headlong Rush and everything else. But yeah, that is Ted. Next on the team roster is Amon, who I didn't think I'd be bringing it this early, but here it is. We have Ken Kaneki, the Dust Noir, who is rocking his weakness policy, frisk for the ability, so he can be a little nosy and tell us what these other people are holding. We are max HP, max attack, 4 defense, adamant nature with poltergeist, leech life, taunt, and trick room. So this guy can set his own trick room. Nothing on this team one-shots us, not even the Meow Serrata. I think even if it's bandit, we still live a knockoff, which is kind of crazy. Or it's a roll to kill. It's not guaranteed to kill us, which is very crazy. But we can trick room, we can taunt depending on what's in front of us, and then we can just click poltergeist or leech life. There's a very good chance we can get our weakness policy popped, and if that happens and trick room is up, we're probably taking a life a turn. But yeah, that is Ken Kaneki. Next on the team roster, last but not least, this guy is coming. Well, girl, and I need to change this because it says Carrot, but I'm actually using Lola. So you remember after this video to change this to Lola because we wouldn't take Drake stuff, so we're not going to change this. But yeah, we're bringing Lola, not Carrot. She's rocking her heavy-duty boots, libero for the ability, max attack, 88 defense, 168 speed, jolly nature because we're speed creeping Infernape. We have Powerball, Zen Headbutt, U-Turn, and Will-O-Wisp. If the Garchomp is ever in front of us, we are going to just try to burn it. That's simple. Infernape, we're going to Zen Headbutt you. Everything else on this team we're clicking Powerball into except for the Vaporeon, who we just U-turn on. But yeah, that is Lola, not Carrot. That is the team. I've said everything that needed to be said, so without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Pokemaster88. Hopefully this battle is a banger. Alright, so we are connected with Pokemaster. He has brought Meow Serrata, Garchomp, Infernape, Thundurus, Petron, so no Serena. So basically the things we thought, just minus the Serena. Still waiting to hear what his Terra but I think for now, we just lead off with... Oh wait, he's mental hurt. I'm supposed to be Aquaberry on this. He's terrifying and fun. We are definitely supposed to be Aquaberry. That's not good. That's not good. We're supposed to be Aquaberry as crap. Garchomp. I mean, this is fine. Because if we get up webs, they're here to stay. Alright. I don't think Garchomp hits taunt. And I also know that Garchomp cannot one-shot a freaking Ursaluna, so even if you boost up, so I'm going to just baton pass out the following turn. So he's Terra Fire, Infernape, Terra Electric, and we're just going to baton pass out now into Ursaluna and go ahead and get our so we're going to go into... I mean, we could still just go into... Alright, never mind. We're going to... I mean, I didn't burn it. Well... I mean... We could still go into this just so we can get... Actually, I'm going to go into this first. That way we can get our thing popped. Yeah. And I think now we just go for Trailblazers. We might even need to Trailblaze twice. I don't know. We'll see. So we got and we're not really too worried about the hats because Vikavolt is the one thing it needs to do. So now we just go for EQ. Oh, because you were air balloon, so you didn't take the whatchamacallit, makes sense. Now that Tinkaton's dead though, we should probably Terra our, we should definitely, so he's not scared, are you good? So, we're +1, and they're on webs. I mean... Did we just attack? They could be sashed, right? He just clicked facade. So maybe he just thought he was faster than us still. So that's 2 for Big Urse. That is 2 for Big Urse. So we take that. He's gonna definitely just grass on us, right? So we're in this position to where so he knows we're terrified. Is he? Do you believe we can just go into Cinder Race after this? If we lose tables, we should go for this. It is what it is. It is what it is. We going to this. We going to this. Because of their choice, we're going to find out right now. They probably just go into guard ship. And I'm pretty sure from here, U-turn just kills us right now. Actually, this is super fun. So we could. What are our options, right? Honestly? We could just go into this and start setting screens, right? Let's go into this, or actually, we can set this here. Actually, I'm gonna set a reflect first. Yeah, I'm gonna reflect first. Yeah, we're gonna try to get up both the screens. Maybe we get up those screens and start setting up. We can just wait and come back. We still don't know if we can for anything. So that would probably. Now we light screen. And we set problems and then we U-turn. check something. Dust Noir. Petra. Light screen. Okay. We should be able to take a shot of it. Should have taunted them the first time and then started attacking. Just don't hit yourself, please. Hey, we would attack that big damage, y'all. It is what it is. What would be big is if we just die this turn. We die this turn? Okay. It bought us some time. If we get poisoned, we're screwed. I think we go into this first. So I think we're still in the Tetra. So we go into this first and bolt switch out into Merryweather. And if they go into the I'm pretty sure you take the okay. So you see Petra? Okay, so we got Petra going. Thunder. So you take Rocky. We're still in the Tetra, dude. Just would have terrored or died. Just would have done this. But it was hard because even the team was okay, now we just bolt switch again. We should should be slower than this. And if we're faster, then just don't get poisoned. Or if you do get poisoned, we kind of have to go into Cinderace and just hope a Zen Headbutt can put this thing down. How much are we doing with Zen Headbutt to this Petra? I think first we have to Will-O-Wisp. Now we're gonna U-turn into Jirachi. Because one big thing is going to come down to is Like, how boosted do we have to be to kill this thing with historic power? We have to at least be +2, which is basically the benchmark for, it's the same benchmark for Petra. So we have to set light screen in. It's a good thing he didn't turn. He might just lose because of this thing. So we're offsetting that, like, bro, we really need to just tear the Ursaluna. Light screen. It's just very hard to make that call in the moment. Toxic? Dang, I really regret my friend's advice not to bring Cobra Club Coffee. We have to just go into comfy now. Just hope for the best. Okay. We need to get a second one. How much damage are we doing to this thing? I can't tell. That's just how I'm feeling right now. How much damage are we doing to this thing? We're only +1. We do 70 to 80%. Nowhere near that range, so we have to compromise. Come on, no more vacation. No more vacation. Comfy. I believe in you. I believe in you, Comfy. I believe in you, Comfy. Come on, no poison, no poison, no poison, no poison. That's just the game we play, bro. That's just the game we play. I should have been Cobra Club. If we win if we just don't get confused for 3 turns, we can win. Jesus. He's playing to his outs. He's just playing to his outs. Because, like, even if Fernie at this point just dies to solar power. So, here's the first one. Please, Comfy. Please, 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 please. Or, better yet, just snap out of confusion at any given time. I could also appreciate that. Jesus Christ. And, Something you have to fight through it. You really do. Oh my goodness. Like it's come on, man. Because if I would have killed you just now, it wouldn't have even mattered. Get out of here. Get out of here. Basically did everything right, all things considered. Thank you so much, Coach. Now, as long as he's not talking Fernie. Or just like bulky sash or something like that. Well, no, he can't be sash. If he's sash, he can break his own thing. Just let me start. As long as he's not scarfed, which I mean, he could be. He can't see the fire control. Because let me say something, we don't die to a, we don't die to, let me double check. Okay, so he's, because if he's scarfed, he outspeeds us. Because you don't die to Mach Punch, right? He's not scarfed, we win. He has to be scarfed. Which, I mean, I can honestly see scarfed. And if he's scarfed, technically he really should have kept our team. Okay, he's not scarfed. So we should. Yep. Alright. Can't be scarfed. Like, if I had to guess, in my mind, he was going to be life probably, and I still think he will. Which is why I wanted to run the Octaberry Beakable, but, oh, man, hopefully this isn't a dark shot with protect. only choice, because Gerard is back. Now we just use that. Not gonna lie, for the first game back, bro, you definitely made me work for him. GG's to my he was very nervous in his first game back because he hasn't played with him. He's honestly not bad, bro. He's a great player. It's a fun game. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't done so, please remember to like and subscribe. Please check out my opponent's content. And until next time, everybody, peace out.